Welcome to part 5 in our series on law and government.
Hey, it's Jen. Let's talk about martial law, what it really means in the U.S., what you'd actually see on your street, and how it could affect you, your family, and your small business. No fear, just facts. Martial law is when the military temporarily steps in to support or take over some civilian functions during an extreme emergency, mass unrest, invasion, or a total breakdown of local authority. There isn't one neat federal definition, so it's guided by the Constitution, court rulings, and state emergency laws. Bottom line, it's rare, temporary, and legally constrained. Day to day, governors handle emergencies with the state National Guard. The president can federalize the Guard or use active duty troops in specific situations. The Posse Comitatus Act limits federal troops from doing regular policing unless Congress or the Constitution clearly allows it. If leaders claim martial law, courts can review it and rein it in. Think of extreme triggers: multi-city violent unrest, a crippling cyber attack on government systems, a natural disaster that overwhelms local capacity, or invasion or insurrection. Historically, officials rely more on emergency powers and state-controlled guard, not nationwide martial law. The bar for going full martial law across the country is extremely high. If martial law were declared in an area, here's what might change. Curfews. Being out after certain hours could be illegal unless you're essential. Caregivers, medical needs, work with proof. Checkpoints and ID. Expect roadblocks, ID checks, and controlled access to certain neighborhoods or critical sites. Military presence. Troops assisting overwhelmed police. Visible but usually focused on securing areas, not micromanaging citizens. Assembly limits. Protests and large gatherings could be paused temporarily. Business operations. Reduced hours, lines for fuel or supplies, inspections. In extreme cases, the government can requisition resources with compensation rules. Travel and comms. Highway stops, restricted transit, controlled drone or airspace. Broad internet shutdowns are legally shaky and would trigger court fights. The Constitution doesn't go on vacation. Civilian courts should stay open whenever possible. If they're open, trying civilians in military courts is unconstitutional. Habeas corpus. Your right to challenge detention can only be suspended by Congress and only for rebellion or invasion. Restrictions must be necessary, targeted, and temporary. Document interactions when safe, keep your ID handy, and read the actual local orders, not rumors. We've seen limited uses, local martial law during early 1900s labor conflicts, Hawaii after Pearl Harbor, and frequent National Guard deployments for unrest or disasters. Courts have consistently pushed back on sweeping military control over civilians. Emergency doesn't mean the end of rights. Practical beats panic. Keep a simple go bag: meds, copies of IDs, chargers, pet supplies. Save official alert links for your city and state. Set family check-in routines. For small businesses, draft a 2-week continuity plan. Staff rotations, inventory protection, cash flow cushion, remote order options, and clear customer updates. If you sell online or run print on demand, prep templated messages for shipping delays. Martial law in the U.S. is rare and legally limited. Knowing the real rules helps you protect your people, your pets, and your business. If you want a state-specific breakdown, drop your state in the comments. Like and subscribe for more calm, factual explainers.